What's up, Libra? This is going to be your January 22 love reading. Feel free to like, share, follow. Reach out for one-on-one reading. Check out the Patreon. Part 2 of this reading is going to be posted there. Check out the November and December love and money readings. The part 1s are free, posted on the YouTube Renegade Tarot. The part 2s are posted on Patreon, only $3 a month to subscribe. Well worth it. You guys are voting with your dollar. You guys are raising the vibe of the tribe. And you are allowing something great to help kind of dictate and create our future. Okay, everybody's worried about this post-apocalyptic dystopian, but guess what? You subscribing and you liking and commenting and sharing and subscribing to the Patreon and reaching out for readings, it's literally helping us create the world by speaking it into existence. One of the downloads that I got today, Libra, was the kind of playful essence of the throat chakra, which is the imagery featured in the color of blue in the background of the tarot cards. You know, this is the color of the third, or not the third chakra, the throat chakra, I should say. And so when you kind of speak this vibration, you're literally kind of putting that tune out. And you know, we need something to tune into, so why not tune into that kind of fun, playful, love, light, all that stuff. Hopefully we could bring that more so into incorporation with the channel. But, you know, preaching love and light and all that good stuff, that definitely helps kind of shape our world. So why not vote for that? It allows me to do that. It allows us to kind of co-create. For gratitude, your love and light, highest possible messages for Libra love, January 2022, and or whenever they resonate with this reading. Appreciate your guys' support. Let's see. Okay, like I said, that blue background imagery, we got the Knight of Swords in the upright here. This is in reference to laser-like focus, full speed ahead, okay, getting your orders, getting your mission, getting your instruction, getting your objective, your mission statement, and rushing full steam ahead. Making a beeline, okay? So let's see. Now, we like to use the lens of whatever house it is that we're doing the reading for. So your ruling house is the 7th house. This is relationships. This is marriage. This is contracts. Okay, this is business partnerships, equality, sharing, interpersonal style. Now, we're using that 7th house as a lens to look at the center objective, which is love for you, Libra, in January 22. So just something to keep in mind as, you know, new contracts coming in, new interpersonal relationships coming in, marriage obviously could be on the forefront, business partnerships, balance, equality, sharing, different styles, you know, mixing and matching. This is all the lens work that we're looking through to see, you know, what's going on in love for you. We have the Empress in the upright. This is a great omen for love and money, actually. This is Libra energy, so showing up in your energy. Somebody is rushing to the Empress here. Okay, this is Libra Taurus energy. It could be Libra Zodiac, Libra season, Taurus Zodiac, Taurus season here. Someone is looking very kind of ripe for the picking. Like I said, the Empress is, you know, like the Beyonce of the tarot. She's like the highest of highs here. Now, there is this kind of energy of not wanting to see someone walk away. I could see this happening here with the 8 of Cups. You know, the Empress is kind of looking. She's almost on the kind of scepter phone there. Maybe even hoping to try to reach out or get a response or something. But while she's doing that and someone's choosing to walk away, there's someone full-blown racing towards her. You know, in the quantum field. There could be some semblance of unfinished business here with the World card in reverse. This could represent after the fact, after the holidays, the 4 of Wands in reverse here. This is public celebration, so in the reverse, it could be read as after the holidays, after the fact. This is also a divorce energy here, but again, I'm reading it more so as you're showing up as the Empress, and you're kind of looking in one way, and then you're kind of being blindsided in this kind of positive way. Could be more so unfinished business. Libra, excuse me. In any event, you obviously have the option and the choice to let in positive or negative energies back into your equation, back into your life. I think a lot of, the advice for kind of letting people from the past or the back burner back into your life is, are they providing an opportunity for you to just jump into the same cycle? Or, is this going to be something new that you could grow from and learn from and actually graduate from? Okay, the World card in reverse is a lack of that. Okay, it's a lack of completion. It's a lack of resolution. And one of the aspects of resolution is that the spiritual nature, the spiritual path teaches us that resolution exists within us. It's not anything external to us. So, when they say no rest for the wicked, it's that lack of resolution. But again, when you go within yourself and you have that resolution, so you don't need to worry, you don't need to check, even though, even the Empress is susceptible to, falling for that which is not meant for her. Maybe overextending grace in a direction where it's not understood or reciprocated, or that happens. But I think at that point, damage control is what's needed, and just not taking things personally, not looking at things from this insecure lens as a reflection of yourself, but more so just kind of the subjective, oil and water. If things don't mix, then they don't mix, and continue to focus on what serves you, and certainly focusing on something that is not reciprocal or responsive, that is not serving you, Libra. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. So your attention and your awareness and your concern is like a tractor beam. It's like a laser beam. Wherever you're putting it, that's where it's gonna go. So if you focus on abundance and output and creativity, and the work in and of itself is the reward, and it's whatever it is that you're really kind of excited about, that's the reward. Okay, everything else is just a bonus. Okay, let's see, Spirit, anything else for Libra? We're talking January love. Interesting little landscape so far. We got the 5 of Cups in reverse. This I read as emotionally processing the past in a healthy manner. Going forward solo emotionally is what I read this as, especially in the face of somebody kind of walking away. This could also be read as someone walking towards you, to be honest, with the 8 of Cups in the upright, because this person does look like, and somebody may have spotted that before me as well, but somebody could be leaving something after realizing that what they left you for was something that couldn't be fulfilled without you, actually. So, having kind of seen this energy of going forward on your own presents them with this kind of golden opportunity to come back into your life. Might be because they're learning lessons about fulfillment, and they may have, cut you off or ended things abruptly, but it's very interesting that, the 2 cups left standing in the would-be 5 of Cups in the upright, now it's in the reverse because it came out in the reverse, would be the kind of fulfillment of, what you were offering. You know what I'm saying? It's almost as if we talked about interpersonal style being a key word for your 7th house, Libra. And it's almost as if this person wasn't willing to kind of match their 8 cups to your 5 cups, not knowing that your 2 cups would have been their 10 of cups while you worked on, the rest of your 7 cups, the rest of your options. Could have been 7 streams of income, Libra. And so they were more so of the kind of nature of like, well, I got 8 cups and you only got 5. And you know, it could have been this kind of messy, ugly situation. Typically, the 5 of Cups references crying over spilled milk. But I'm kind of viewing this as like a match for match. You know, this person could have, you know, belittled what you had to offer them, not knowing that you were on the kind of precipice of stacking more and more cups. Because for you, what I'm getting in the scenario is that you were willing to offer up what you had, and what you had was of higher quality than what they had potentially. I mean, for God's sakes, there's wine in these cups. You know what I'm saying? Now we're really getting to like the heart and the guts of the tarot here, which is what I love. You know, for all that you know, there could have just been water in this person's cups. You know, they say blood is thicker than water here. And so it's almost as if this person on the kind of external note had this, you know, kind of stacked, you know, trophy case of cups or whatever. But the contents and the essence and the substance of what was in them wasn't of the same quality, which is what you were going for. You were going for quality over quantity. You were turning water into wine. You were on some real kind of magician shit. And, you know, something that I'm just noticing with this 5 of Cups is that kind of green slime there at the bottom, which is very fascinating. Very fascinating. You know, that's a whole tale unto its own. You know, it could be a negative, toxic instance, okay? But that's very fascinating and illuminating. I really never noticed that green slime at the bottom there. You know, definitely there are certain negative, toxic connotations with the green slime that could be interpreted there. But juxtapose that red kind of quality, wine, life, bloodline, all that good stuff. I do feel, and again, this is the first time I've ever interpreted these cards like this, so this is very interesting to me. But I really do feel that it was a matter of somebody was a little insecure about the quality of the contents of the cup structure. The cup structure represents almost the emotional infrastructure that we're programmed with upon rearing and our standard and our quality. And if this person didn't have the depth, you know, i.e. the water, as you did versus this kind of red blood wine, you know, which is the depth, you know. Very interesting, very interesting. I've never really interpreted this, you know, and also that you could even purport that this is the depth of that flowing river in the background, okay, which inevitably flows to the kind of Empress's feet here. So we're making like connections on connections here. This kind of low tide, you know, really not seeing a clear path or a clear future here, rocky, shallow waterbed there, I think is also kind of quite symbolic of maybe even shallowness on this person's part. Very interesting, very interesting. You know, we could read this as the magician too, with this black cloak. The magician is famous for, you know, wearing a cloak. Obviously the red cloak here with the 8 of Cups. Could be a matter of comparing stage magic to real, you know, turning water into wine. Water into wine could also be turning, you know, friends into family. Okay, really kind of upgrading the quality of the people that you keep around you in your social circle. Not for nothing, Libra. Okay, so we're getting like really deep in the weeds here, but you know, let's keep this rolling. Let's go over to part 2 on the Patreon link below. Let's jump right into it. I'll see you there. Subscribe. It's only $3 a month to gain access. Peace.